Hey gang, Marine from Realty Executives again. So I hope you're enjoying the weather. It's the end of February and I believe the thermometer is at something like 42 degrees, which is ridiculous. And I'm not going to say anything else besides that. I hope you're enjoying the weather. Um, because the snow is melting, I'm getting some questions from sellers about, hey, what can I do to increase my home's curb appeal? We hear that phrase a lot, but we don't necessarily know what might increase it. So many times they concentrate on the interior model, which is great. That is very important, but little items that can be done on the outside can actually increase the value of your home by thousands of dollars, and I'll get into some of those right now. One of the first things is actually the numbers that mark the address of your home. A lot of it is, right now we have peel and stick numbers that we put on the side of our home, maybe some old wooden numbers that are not painted for a while. If you can touch those up or even replace it, there's a lot of different new modern styles that will spruce up your home quite a bit. Just that little touch can make a huge difference. Another one based off of that, as you walk up to a home, is your front door. So a nice shiny new looking front door makes a huge difference. When I was selling my home, I pressure washed it. We actually replaced our front door as well. If you don't have the cash necessarily to spend on doing that, think about a new coat of paint. When somebody walks up and sees something that's dingy and dusty, or maybe it's a little bit dented looking, then immediately they're walking in with a negative value. If you have a pressure washer, that's awesome. Give that entire front house a facelift. Life happens, I totally understand it. I'm guilty of it as well, but clean it up, make it sparkle, you'll see the difference. Some agents have said that the value of your home can actually increase by several thousand just off of the initial front appeal. And there's nothing that says poorly maintained home as you walk up than a full gutter full of leaves and mud and pine needles, etc. Besides an eyesore, it's actually important in terms of your foundation to make sure that your gutters are clear so that you don't have any issues later on. So enough said on that. I will tell you, another big deal for my buyers when we go through homes and take a look outside is they always wonder how old the roof is and what shape it is. If you can spend a little bit of money on the beginning side, it should save you a ton of heartache later on in case there is an issue in terms of inspection, etc. And right now, because it's starting to melt, starting to get warm, is the time to start thinking about investing in landscaping. Again, for my example, when I sold my home, we went into a garden store and purchased about 20 different flowers that we immediately planted. It spruced up the exterior quite a bit in the flower bed area, hostas around the trees, etc. And then basic cleanup as well, because over the winter a lot of accumulation happened. It's a huge negative connotation when we see dead leaves, dead mulch, dead grass around the yard. Clean that up as soon as you can. So I'm going to go into a topic that can be kind of sensitive, and that's nasty neighbors. So there's not much you can really do about that except hopefully time your showings where they might not be home. So if they're at work during the day, see if you can schedule most of it during the day. I know that it can be a very sensitive topic for some, but if you have a neighbor that is not taking care of the yard or is loud, that will pretty much torpedo the chances of your home getting sold. It's happened to me many times when I take buyers out and they see the neighbors. And then one final little thing. People want space. That's why they always say they're moving. Whether it is they're trying to downsize or they're trying to upsize, they don't want to be able to be cluttered. Please take your car out of the driveway. In fact, if you can, take your car out of the garage too during showings. Nothing says, oh, there's not much room at my house, like a couple of cars stuck on the driveway and then cramped quarters inside the garage. There are more things that you can do for your home to make it more appealing outside-wise. If you have more questions, give me a call or email me. I'm always happy to help. But until next Monday, I will see you then and hope you have a great week. Thanks.